Good morning, welcome to Retro Gamer 365. I'm Professor Stu, and today we're going to be covering the game called Sequence Dice. And I've never seen Sequence Dice before. I was introduced to Sequence about a decade ago down in New Mexico. Awesome card game. And Sequence Dice is, apparently, it's sequence with dice, the box says. And it says, roll the dice and place a chip on a corresponding number on the game board. Roll a 2 or 12, get another turn. Roll a 10, remove an opponent's chip. Roll an 11, place your chip on any number. Get 5 chips in a row, and you win. So in the original card game, you have to get 2 sets of sequences, which is 5 cards in a row. And if you had a one-eyed jack, it's a remove. If it's a two-eyed jack, it's a wild card. And apparently that's what 2 and 12 take place of in this one. Well, they get another turn. Roll 10 takes place of one-eyed, and so you remove a chip. Roll 11 gets you wild. So, okay. Apparently you can't roll 1 since there's 2 dice. So we'll see how this goes. So far, I'm impressed that this game is sealed so well, because most games seem to come with the plastic overwrap nowadays. And this one does not have an overwrap, but instead it has little tabs on it. But I am frustrated now because the little tab here just destroyed the cover on the box. So I think I will need to go ahead and cut the rest of it. But I don't have any scissors on me, so it will take me just a moment. But I'll appear again magically. Okay, and I have returned. I have found scissors finally. Took a while. They may be smarter than I am. Or they're just kind of gummy. That's not appealing. But there's nothing to do with the game, so let's go on. So I'll cut through these now because I don't want to tear the box up anymore. It really irritates me when you damage a box opening it. I don't like that at all. So, thought I had that one. I didn't. There we go. They are all open, so the box is very tight against each other, means you're not going to lose pieces out of it. It's a very good sign. I don't like when you lose pieces out of games like this either. I'm sure it'll open easier after the first try. This try is not going well for opening it, but oops. That was not what I intended either. Just damage the box even more. So the box is pretty good quality, fairly thick, and has reinforced corners, it looks like. So not bad. I like that. And it has instructions. Instructions are a single sheet. I have no problem with that because these instructions are easy. The game's easy to learn. I'm more frustrated that it has the Spanish instructions first. It's not a Spanish game, it's English. And it's by Jack Pacifica for this version. So they really should know better. But here we go. Has a little board. It's a very little board for a normal one. Less than a quarter the size of a normal sequence one. But there it is, and it has the normal things on here saying roll a 10, remove a chip, so same as a one-eyed jack. And 11 is a wild, so same as a two-eyed jack. And then it shows 2s here in the corner, so normally the corner spaces are free. Let me see what it says here. Yeah, it says that the 2s and the 12 spaces both count as free spaces. So that's interesting. Kind of weird free spaces though. So you can play a chip on it, but you have to roll that number obviously. I'll figure it out later. It's confusing, but we have that. And then we have dice. Dice are light. They have indented pips though, so they're not gonna wear off. Not too bad. And then the standard chips, these are the same chips as for the regular sequence. You have blue, red, and green. So you can play with 3 people or teams. or you can play in 2 sets of teams and then use green ones to mark the ends of your sequences. That's what we normally do with the card game. So it has that, and then it has a little spacer in here to make sure everything doesn't wander around too much. And else than that, there is nothing else in this box. But that's not surprising because you don't really need anything else for this game. So the game seems like it's pretty well made. The sequence chips are actually really thick for chips. I have some clay chips for poker that are not as thick as these ones are. So they are good 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe a little thicker, 3/16 plastic, and they have the sequence logo on it. You see it? There it is. And on this side it says sequence. And so the sequence logo is actually on the board in all 4 corners also. Right there. Yeah. Overall, it looks like a really nice game, and I already know sequence itself isn't a really good game. So I presume that this one's pretty good as well. But I will post a video of playing it when we can. So that's all I have for this video, and if you want to watch more videos about good games, whether they're board games, card games, video games, any sort of game, we will be covering it. Just go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.